Hi there. So good afternoon and welcome to my channel. So today I am here to share with you a tutorial, and this tutorial is about super selling. Yes, super selling at a brick and mortar store. I will have two other videos to follow, and the other two will be super selling at your online store, and then it'll be super selling over the phone. So there'll be a series. This is a series of 3 videos, and this is the first one. And I think this one's the first one because of the pandemic, and so many businesses are suffering through their brick and mortar store, and a number of stores have closed. And the good thing is, the stores that have closed, there is an opportunity to reopen in time. But let's just say if you are struggling right now and you still do have your store, I want to help you today. We've been in business, my husband and I, with our hobby store, and it's a specialty niche store where we've been in business going on 5 years now. We have celebrated our 5-year Christmas this past December, and we're going on our full 5-year come this August of 2021. So what I want to start out with is a tutorial that helps you to sell, do some, what I call it, super selling right in your store. And you can do that with a very positive attitude. Attitude has a lot to do with how you succeed and progress down the road. So to get started, there are 3 points that I want to bring out and highlight in this tutorial. So if you need to get a pencil and paper, go right ahead, and you can take some notes. But most of this you'll be able to retain in your head without writing it down. But if you do write it down, you'll have a reference. So we're going to start out with, as I said, there are 3 points I want to make. 1, I want you to help you to establish a relationship with your customer. 2, I want to discuss the product. And then 3, we want to close the sale or close the deal. All right, so let's go back to number 1. And by the way, if you'd like to have me as your a speaker for your Zoom or at a conference, I'm available to help you out. If you need some personal coaching for your managers or your sales staff or your sales team, just give me a call and give me a shout out. Okay, just reach out. So let's get started. The first one is point 1. We'll call it 1A. And first, you want to establish a relationship with your customer. When a customer enters into your establishment, you don't want to charge at them immediately. So you want to take time to get to know them and whoever they're with. The individual that comes in may have a child. They may be with their spouse or their significant other, and they may be dressed a certain way. You want to pay attention and acknowledge this, and you want to greet them in a warm and friendly way. I know this sounds elementary, but some people forget and they bypass this stage, because let me tell you, if you do not establish a relationship with this individual, they may never return. It gives you an edge when you know something about this customer, and you'll make a mental note in your mind about the individual. It's so important and critical to know their name as well. You may have heard that before, but not just know the potential customer's name, but also know the names of those individuals who are with them. Because let me tell you, the people that come with your customer are just as important. They are the customer's support person. Get it? And if that person is with the customer, you better believe they're very important. They're very important to the entire process. So next is B. We'll call it 1B. 1B, you want to, once you've established that relationship, you want to discuss the product. All right, so in your store, you have a number of products. Okay, so at this point, you've already identified what the customer is looking for. Now you want to zero in on this particular product that they are looking for to fulfill their need or desire. So you've shown them, at this point you're showing them different products in your store that fit this individual. And at the same time, while you are discussing the product, you are doing more listening at this point. It's very important to listen to the specifics because the final say is in the details. Details are extremely important to a customer. To you looking from the outside, you may say, okay, you want a car, okay, a Cadillac or a Chrysler or a Ford. But then that's not enough. That's not enough for a customer, because a car is just not a car. It's the specifics that they want the car to do and the image that they will get from that product. So you want to know why they want that product in particular and do your best at finding the product that will fit this person so they will leave out smiling and happy. We get customers all the time to come, and at the end of the day, when they walk out, they're thanking us as the store provider. They're thanking us for selling them the product that they wanted and came for. So that's very exciting. So let's go on now to the last point I want to make, is to close that deal, to close that sale. Okay, so now we're at the stage of a payment. And I don't know if you have in your store different kinds of payments, but at this point, you want to be very upfront, but sensitive to the need of the customer, because the customer may need some assistance or some financing in helping them to make the deal or close the deal. Since the pandemic, a number of people have stopped taking cash. Well, at our store, cash is king. We still take cash. We wipe our hands and we wash our hands off, clean our hands, and keep it moving. So we take cash, credit. We do a 30-day layaway, and we do another program. It's a finance program that helps other customers to make their purchase in 90 days. So it's a good idea to have options for people to make the purchase of the desires of their heart that they want to fulfill their needs. So when you close that deal, upon closing that deal, you want to be a resource to your customer, and they'll thank you for it. A lot of in today's society, some people are not doing layaway as a brick and mortar, but you might want to consider that. It's a short layaway that we have, but yet it's still a layaway. And for those who want it fast, we have that option as well. So I want to close out by saying thanks for watching, and I want to really hone in on those who are struggling and who need support with keeping their sales going. So shout out to you if you're still in business And if you're struggling, my thoughts and prayers are with you. You can make it. You can make it. Just keep your head up and keep on being consistent. I know there's a temptation out there to want to change your hours. Changing hours is okay. That's just as long as you're consistent. And you can't, drop a few days and come back one day. Drop a few more days and come back 2 days. You want to be consistent so the customers can count on you and depend on you to be there for them when they need you. So again, I want to say thanks for watching. Remember those 3 points: 1A, 1B, 1C. Establish a relationship with your customer. Discuss the product in detail that they're looking for, and close your deal offering options. Be a resource for making payment for the item that they want, because they do deserve the very best. Want you to like this video, share it with those who are need some help with their brick and mortar store. That's the store that's standing there waiting for customers to come in, walk in the doors and get their purchase. There are plenty of people still out there who will only do, and they prefer to do in-store shopping. Thanks for watching. I hope you watch this until the end, because everything I've said is very important to the success of your store. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.